Krux coming in hard, hailing from the far north lands, from the center of the World Tree himself. And he is actually looking to get some revenge on Kid Lat. These two have already fought against each other before, with Kid Lat actually coming out on top. Kid Lat absolutely embarrassed Krux at the Civic Center not too long ago, and he's actually here for revenge.
Honestly, I'm going to be honest here with you. I don't think Kid Lat has an inch of an opportunity here to get this victory. Krux is, like I said, a scary human being, and right there, that shoulder tackle is basically what we're about to see. I think this is going to be an absolute murder.
Well, he's got a lot of heart to him, and you'd be surprised when it comes to Kid Lat. He is far more durable than you would expect. It's not just a flash in the pan. He's made of sterner things. He could bounce back from a lot more hits that would absolutely topple a normal man.
And right now, he is literally trying to get under the legs and trying to get away. I don't think the strategy is going to work out.
No, he's been flashing around the mat so far, but Krux has been acting like a lightning rod. Every single time Kid Lat slams into him, he is absolutely grounded. Oh! Kid Lat already going with the slash right there and trying to get the count already on Krux, and a full belly bounce off right there. Barely using any muscle there.
I got to tell you. Kid Lat, I know he's got a heart of stone here, but he's going to have to bring out something that Krux has never seen. I know they've faced each other before. He's got a victory on him, and with Krux having revenge in mind, I just don't see that happening. I don't think this is going to be a good night for Lat.
I mean, we get down to the crux of the matter. It's going to be a battle of two different willpowers here. One is fueled by vengeance. The other one is nothing but pure, raw determination. It really is a hero versus villain story when you get down to it. An absolute giant, a Jotun, going against a son of Jupiter, if you will. And consistently, he continues to get grounded. Krux, though, is really wanting to take his time. He's not even letting him take the pin.
He's got something to show here. He's making an example out of that.
Absolutely. Krux knows that he's really wanting to take control of the match here, and he wants to make an example out of Kid Lat. He doesn't want a victory. He wants an execution.
I will agree with you on that. I think like I said earlier, we are looking at legalized murder here.
Absolutely. Thankfully, when it comes to FAB wrestling, anything that happens in the squared circle is perfectly sanctioned. We are fine in the eyes of the law and God himself.
I gotta tell you, if that's what's gonna happen in here, I'm just glad that I'm not the one that signs the checks. I'm glad that my name is not on the insurance, because something bad's gonna happen here.
Absolutely. I mean, as it goes, my name is Sean Esterquist. Welcome to FAB Wrestling, and I saw nothing. Oh God! What I did witness was an absolute spine-breaking slam right there. Krux is playing with his food right now. Goodness gracious.
Look at that paint on Krux. What does that remind you of?
It's reminding me of, I don't know, you remember like the bird that's part of the pack of like Ronald McDonald's Friends, I don't know why it's reminding me of that. It's not even close, but it's just the colors.
I'm going to tell Krux you said that.
Oh God, well, after he eats Kid Lat, he might be too full to do anything to me, so I'm just going to gamble on that. Oh! God!
Belly to back suplex. Oh! How is he even in this match? That should have taken out any normal human being here.
Kid Lat has the determination, has the heart of two guys within him right now, really when it gets down to it. He's got that fighting spirit, but Krux is the size of two men, so it all is a pretty equal matter there.
Look at this. He's putting on his cape. So now we have Super Krux.
Krux man himself, honestly, I gotta say, the cape does match. It kind of works with the pants and everything.
He's got the same color scheme, and if Krux wasn't bad enough on his own, now we got Super Krux. That's a scary thought.
Absolutely. If Guy Fieri decided to get into the Juggalo business, this is what we'll be finding right now.
Oh!
An absolute knee-shattering fall right there. Kid Lat barely getting out of the way. Now,
showing signs that he still has a little bit of hope, a little bit of love for this match.
That's the one thing when you get down to it when it comes to Kid Lat is that the last bit he has in the tank right before E, that can stretch him for miles. He is a man that is impossible to keep down for the count consistently.
Why do you think he wears a mask? Do you think he's ugly under there? I think he is.
Yeah, maybe it's like, he could be a 12-year-old boy. It's hard to tell there. Oh, goodness. Oh, no.
you said it best. He's toying with his food, and he just took him right out of the air.
Oh, just dressing him up like a Thanksgiving dinner right now. Oh no. Is he going for the Krux grab? Getting the Krux counter. Kid Lat keeping him back right now. Oh, goodness!
Beautiful head scissors off the top.
Oh, you'd love to see it. The superhero head scissors, one of Kid Lat's signature moves there. Maybe we might see the superhero crossbody later.
Ooh! He got all of that with that enziguri right to the back of the head. This is the best portion of the match that I think Kid Lat has had. He needs to capitalize, and he needs to do that quickly.
Suffering some Cruxial head trauma there. Krux going for the Krux counter. Is he going to get a Krux slam in there? A superhero flight. Oh! Oh, goodness!
They are
both out of the ring. That is phenomenal. Kid Lat's still keeping the higher ground there. Lightning gathering in the clouds. We are going to see if it's going to strike. Oh!
Flying crossbody from the apron outside. This is the most offense that Kid Lat has put together in this match. He needs to keep the momentum. This is the best chance he's gotten so far.
Like I said, the longer that Kid Lat stays in this match, the better his chances are. He's got a lot of determination.
Oh!
Absolute lightning fast counter from Kid Lat there, using Crux's own momentum against him. He managed to launch his skull right up against the list there. And currently Kid Lat is trying to assail him in the head right now. He's got a thick skull, and he might be hurting his hand more than anything else. Krux with the counter.
I think all the games are over here.
Nope.
Krux looks pretty angry about now. And they're outside. Nothing good can come out of this.
He's played with his food a bit too much. It's bitten him in the ass so far. What? I think he's finally waking up.
What just happened?
Kid Lat by count out! Kid Lat by count out! No way! Krux is not a fan of that right now. Oh goodness, Kid Lat taking the victory, but Krux is not letting him enjoy that victory at all. Krux is upset. He has been made a fool of once more, but he is not going to let Kid Lat savor that victory. He is going to make him limp out of this. While he's wearing those laurels, they are broken. They are smeared in the mud, and it is absolute travesty right now.
What is this security guard doing? What is he doing?
Security's got to get in there to try to stop Krux right now, but he's going for a Cruxecution right now before he kills the man. My God, security, do something. Crimson Beetle flying in there to try to save the day. Superhero assisting superhero. It has not been too handy right now. Krux is stepping back in. Show Crimson Beetle what for. A superhero combo for the Kid Lat and Crimson Beetle. It's the Flash. It's the Red. The security decided to leave it out for now.
And Krux is out. That cannot make the big guy happy at all.
Not whatsoever. Crimson Beetle coming in there for the save to make sure they give all the legalities here and making sure that Kid Lat can enjoy that victory and enjoy those laurels right now. It is still an absolute miracle that he's able to walk out of here on his own 2 feet. You got to give him credit for that. Kid Lat, he is made out of some sterner stuff, and he is there to serve justice and bring order to the lands. And so far, he's still walking out tall. Krux, though, he ain't done. He seems to not be done, though. He is pissed off.
You know what Beetle just did? Is he saved the life of Kid Lat. That's exactly what he did.
I seriously think Krux is about to unhinge his jaw and just swallow Kid Lat whole, but Crimson Beetle coming in there with the save there. Good on him for that. You got to see it's the honor amongst superheroes there. It's really something to see.